Welcome to the Divinity 648 podcast. This podcast is sponsored by Anchor. Anchor is the easiest way to make a podcast. It's completely free. There's creation tools that allow you to record and edit your podcast right from your phone or computer. They will distribute your podcast for you so it can be heard on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and many more. You can make money from your podcast with no minimum listenership. It's everything you need to make a podcast in one place. So if you're ready to get started on your own podcast, feel free to download the Anchor app or go to anchor.fm to get started. Welcome back to Divinity 648. This is almost personal reading for Capricorn, but this is the romance and bedroom conversation. Capricorn, what's going on is a lot of patience, healing, spiritual work, inner growth, working on yourself. And this is coming primarily from the romantic relationship and the way that they make you feel and trying to find clarity, right? Because there's this energy of wanting to put something to an end, wanting to end a situation. And if this isn't from you, this is somebody else trying to put an end. But it feels like a decision needs to be made as far as how long is this situation going to be going on? Are you going to put things to an end? Some of you may be experiencing symptoms of heavy, dragged down energy, waking up feeling completely intoxicated and not drinking or doing anything the night before that would make you feel this way. This is due to some type of energy or external influence that is around you. So inner work, cleaning yourself is key here. But you are dealing with a situation where it's like this person makes you so happy. It's like they give you that complete fulfillment. But there's somebody else involved. And it's like they're with you during the day, with them at night, or vice versa, depending on your placement. So the overall energy is that something needs to come to an end. There's a decision that needs to be made. So while you're having patience and healing and working on yourself and doing what you're doing in your own world, there's somebody kind of clinging to your love interest and wants your affair to come to an end for some of you. But it's very hard because of the sexual, there's passion. It's intense. The sex life is great. It's elevating. It elevates you both. The energy is very powerful. For most of you, it is a divine connection. And because of the two different types of energy, whereas one is, it's a matter of time before this runs out, and the other one is the sexual passion is so intense that there's no question how long it's going to last. This person who's caught in the middle, he's kind of screwed because he definitely has the emotions for both of you. There's love there. There's love there, and he sees that one is more emotionally vulnerable, and the other can be somewhat. One is his divine counterpart, and that is that person who is very the sexual chemistry is very much so on a deeper level, a much deeper level, and it feels like it's the person that he spends time with during the day, because the person that he's spending time with at night is more of a sexual attraction, looks good on paper, pain in the ass, conflict energy. Person A's perspective. Person A feels completely content, fulfilled in their position in life. They are very loving and passionate and forgiving in this romantic dynamic. However, they are tired of it. They are feeling some type of burden that needs to come to an end. And they still want to give that emotional fulfillment to you. They still want to provide that I love you. I want to make this work. They're still coming back for more, basically. Even though they realize what's going on, they're coming back for more because they're hoping that justice will be served. They're hoping that you'll get, the other person will get their shit together and make a decision. A decision has to be made, and it is going to be made. And they're hoping, they're feeling, like it's going to go in their favor. And during the day, they're kind of in this illusion of wanting it to be in their favor and, focused on how the intimacy makes them feel, the passion, the happiness, all of that on many different levels, not just fulfillment and then it's done. It's not a quick fulfillment, it's a real energy of bliss for them. But at nighttime, they're up and they're fighting mental battles. They're having a hard time. They're having a hard time with the other person that they spend their time with. And for some of you, maybe that person that you spend your evenings with is arguing with you all the time, and you guys are losing a lot of sleep. Maybe you're ready to give that fulfillment to the person that lights you up inside so you can no longer live like that. The other person's perspective is they're done doing inner work. They're ready to be happy. They've found happiness. They've found contentment. They've adapted to the situation and found a way to have common ground. They are fighting. They are fighting for this. It's almost like you might not even be aware that they're fighting for this. You might not be aware that they're working really hard for this. They've already come to a decision. Um, they've already decided that they wanted to come forward with commitment. It might not be the commitment that you're looking for. It might be, let's start from the beginning. Let's see where this goes. It might not just be like, we're going to have a house and a marriage, we're going to start slow and do things right. Primarily because this person doesn't want to mess up. They don't want any more arguments before bed because it's not a way to sleep at night. They want that fulfillment. They want that enjoyment all the time. And they've got that understanding that the other person that they were spending their nights with, right? It's like I'm happy and fulfilled in all levels and in all ways. I'm lit up during the day with this person, and at night I'm fighting myself mentally because I feel like I'm being forced here, even though nobody's forcing, right? It's almost like that inner conflict of why am I still here? So what's going on is you're in a third party situation and it's coming to an end if it hasn't already. There's got to be a decision a decision needs to be made as far as whether or not they're going to choose a person that they're only seeing or primarily seeing during the day and the person that they go home to at night. Again, for another set of energy of Capricorns, I feel like one person is financially successful, very loving and nurturing. probably tired of being in this dynamic and is ready to come forward with a commitment because a decision has been made. The decision may have been finalized with the last moon cycle because I feel like they really did that emotional get shit done kind of energy going due to the mental anguish that they were feeling at night. And I do feel like while they were doing all of this, either you or them, whatever role you're in, you will know, the other person finished that inner work because there was no emotional fulfillment and they were tired of their dynamic and have been fighting and working hard to get themselves out of this situation because somebody wasn't making a decision in that amount of time that they needed them to. And just as communication comes through, or just as this person hears about this, they decide, oh, hell no, I'm going to give you commitment. I can't afford to lose you. You are what's keeping me going. So that's what I have for the bedroom area, the sexual area of Capricorn's energy. If you would like to book a private session, all appointments are by video chat or audio phone call. Scheduling and so much more is available online at